Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa Explains It All. So I don't know if you're one of those people that puts their tree up like right after Halloween, but I am one of those people that has to wait at least until after Thanksgiving, preferably into December. So finally, Thanksgiving is over. I'm like done with the pumpkin pie and I am ready to do Christmas. So I am catching up to the rest of the world who probably already has decorated. So I was super excited to hit some really good sales this Black Friday at Michael's, my domain. I want to show you how I decorated my house for Christmas. We just moved into a new house. I'm so excited. We did a cross-country move and we were staying in like a rental house, and now we finally actually bought our house that we think we'll be in for like a long time. I've always loved the style of a brick front colonial house, and this is what we found. The price was right and we were so blessed to have it. So we are really grateful to be here, and this is my first Christmas decorating in our new house, which is always really exciting. But because there's so much to do and so many windows to decorate, I was trying to do it on a dime. So I'm really happy to have found the Michael's sale. So let me show you what I did, and I'll show you how I am hanging my outdoor decor this year. I'm going to show you how to hang wreaths in every window, and then also how I hang my garland outside my door. It makes it super easy. I really did it in like 5 minutes or less, so it was very quick. And so if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and I'll be right back. I'm starting with my wreaths. These are the Ashland brand from Michael's, and they are about 16 inches in diameter, usually $5.99, but I got them on a Black Friday sale for $3.30 each. I start by fluffing out the branches since they don't look very full when they come from the store. So I just kind of do this by randomly spreading out the leaves until they look a little bit fuller. And then I also picked up some cranberry sprigs. Again, this is the Ashland brand from Michael's. The label calls them bright red berry. If you wanted to find them again, they're normally $1.99 each, but I got them on a Black Friday sale for 80 cents. And I love these because they're wrapped in paper and they just peel right away from the main stem, and I can get about 7 sprigs per total pick. So it's a really good deal. And I place them around the wreath at first just to kind of get an idea of where I want them, and then I can kind of hot glue them into place. And you can of course add more to your wreaths like ribbon or other like things like pine cones, but I'm keeping them simple to keep the cost down since I'm making 9 of them, and I actually like a minimalist look, so this works. This is what they look like all stacked up, very pretty in the daylight, so I was really happy with how these were looking. You'll also need to get some ribbon to hang them, and so I'm using the Celebrate It velvet wired ribbon, usually $12.99 per spool, but I got them buy one get 3 free on Black Friday, so that was a good deal. This one is 1.5 inches in diameter, and I'm taking my ribbon and just looping it through the top to hang it, and you'll just need to get an idea of how low they should hang and drop. So I'm opening the top of my window, and if you're like me, I was super disgusted about the number of cobwebs that the spiders had built in my window, so there's my face of disgust, and then I went ahead and wiped all that out. So when you're ready to hang, go ahead and drop your wreath out of the front window, and then just decide how long you want to hang them, and then cut your ribbon. And then from here, it's simply just a matter of closing the ribbon in the window. I decided to make sure it was centered, horizontally, and then kind of centered vertically as well in the top pane. And that was it. It really was super easy, and it held really well. I was really surprised. You can hang them from command hooks as well, but it would be hard to do in the top floor. Next, I'm hanging this garland around the front door. These are 6-foot garlands from Michael's Black Friday sale, $15 each, normally $30. And I used 3, one for each side of the door and one for the top. And I'm using these little curved hooks right in my trim. And you can use command hooks, but I was afraid they were kind of pop off. And I do plan to hang these every year, so I don't really mind the tiny holes. So I hung 2 hooks on the top left and top and bottom, and 2 on the right top and bottom, and 1 in the center. And then I just hang the garland loop on the top hook, tuck it in the bottom hook for the sides. And then for the top piece, I hook the loop on the left side and then tuck the bottom, or the last part, and into the right side of the hook. And this is my pregnant self, 6 months pregnant, on the top of the ladder, and I did not know that I looked like this from the back, so that was a surprise. And also I know I need to paint this scuffed door, but that is coming soon. But I was really happy with how this looked, and I just finished it all off with a Christmas wreath, and this is it. Super cute. So I like how it was looking up close. And so then this is the before, and then my very sad attempt at a before and after transition shot that I did not execute right because I ate the Christmas cake before I took the after pics. But I do love how it all turned out. Very festive and reminds me of the McAllister house from Home Alone. So I dig it. So that is it. As you can see, super simple, nothing super complicated, but just wanted to add a little bit of festivity to the house this year. I can definitely see myself adding more each year and doing more and more. I think I'm already looking at buying some poinsettias for the front porch, but that'll be dreaming of next year. So let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below. One thing I wanted to point out too is that if you wanted something that is a little more secure for your wreaths, rather than just securing them solely from the top, you can also put fishing line through the bottom of the wreath and then thread it underneath your bottom windowsill, and that will actually secure it from the top and the bottom so it doesn't go anywhere. I haven't had a problem with the wind blowing our wreaths around or anything like that, but if you live in a particularly windy area or you're finding that your wreaths are just kind of not as stable as you'd like them to be, that's another option. So just wanted to put that out there. Let me know if you have questions in the comments below. I'd love to help, and happy decorating. See you soon for some Christmas gift videos coming soon. Bye guys.